Isn't this where I started? I need to look closely around this place again. Maybe I can break out of the cycle. Isn't this where I started? I need to look closely around this place again. Maybe I can break out of the cycle. Isn't this where I started? I need to look closely around this place again. Maybe I can break out of the cycle. It seems like the paths here are being twisted by some sort of illusion. I need to look closely around this place again. Maybe I can break out of the cycle. It seems like the paths here are being twisted by some sort of illusion. I need to look closely.
You've noticed it, no? All roads are but puzzles in this place. Come, lost one. Do you desire to leave? Then come and find me! You have a strange scent on you. You must be. I have heard the whispers of the leaves that fall in Fixtral Garden. The flames weep and profess to me that a powerful mortal approaches. They carry the scent of a great battle, with none other than Ventilia. You are the one who drove the... What power! Your presence alone is delicious enough to make one tremble. Let me taste you, please. One bite, just one bite. I can't wait to savor you.
These are no ordinary ingenia.
Of course not. They are mere pawns dancing to my crush them. Smash them to pieces. What a peppery fighting spirit! Such an addictive flavor!
Rules are made to be broken.
Let me see. The one who defeated Ventilia. I wonder what they taste like. You fought well. You're fighting for your survival, after all. I'll take that as my invitation to inhabit you for a while. Oh, my delicious host. You taste so special. Different from anyone else I've ever possessed. But what is this at your core? Son? It burns. You can call me Ceres. Ask for what I want. Rest assured, I only want to leave this place. I have no... Allow me to explain what's happening. The Xianzhou natives call it a ghost lock. You're walking in a circle, and no amount of walking will get you... So, I'm going to help you break free of the circle that Furinox created. And you're going to help me evade the judges of the Ten Lords Commission. It's a win-win. Good. As a courtesy, I shall leave you intact, for the time being. As soon as I can now, go and look at those talismans again. The paper doll. Go. Find all those clues your judge friend left behind. Find the talismans. You can trust me. I want to leave this place too. We are useful to each other. In any case, it doesn't matter if you don't trust. Hey, use your eyes. I made the talismans float. Pay attention. Do you understand? This story of the supernatural is in the illusory maze for a reason. It contains the clue to help us get out of here. Come back and read it again if you need to.
The door will not open without the proper courtesies. Return from where you came, visitors. The door will not open without the proper...
Keep at it.
The door will not open without the proper courtesies. The courtesies have been performed.
It seems like we're ready. Now we just have to get out. See? I told you I'd help you. The way out is straight ahead. Just keep going. Stop! Do you remember our deal? You need to help me evade capture. That judge? I can taste her fear from miles away. That coward has no right calling herself a judge. But that thing attached to her is the tricky part. That's something I don't wish to face. Forget about the judge. Just get us both out of... Have you seen Miss Gwayniphin? I still haven't found her. Is she gonna be okay?
Give it up. Gwayniphin was probably eaten by the heliobi already.
Huh? How can that be? If that could happen to someone as lively as Miss Gwayniphin, that... Did you know that the larynx is the easiest muscle to control? You can find the way out, right?
Oh, not this again. You're a judge of the Ten Lords Commission. Why are you...
You know I'm not cut out to be a judge. I thought maybe if I worked long enough in the Ten Lords Commission, I'd get braver. But now, I'm...
Useless brat. Why was I sealed in with someone like you?
You talk tough all day long, then let both of us get stuck in a trap. Who's the useless brat now?
There's no point in following me. I'm leaving, and you're not coming with me. Goodbye.
No! Please don't leave! Wait, please! Oh, but you did. And can you swear that you don't want to leave her behind?
The Ten Lords Commission needs to overhaul their hiring criteria. How did someone as useless as you ever become a judge?
Hey, cut it out! I'm the only one around here who gets to tell this kid off. Me and those other judges. Got that? Wait. Hold on. I smell something familiar. Cirrus, it's you. Still a fan of your pathetic ventriloquist act, I see.
This is funny! This is just too funny. I thought you'd... Who would have thought that a piece of Ignomar the Great, the fragment with the most fight in it, would become a guard dog sealed inside a crybaby? Oh, forgive me. Did I say guard dog? No. That won't do. You're just a guard dog's tail, right?
Laugh while you can, coward. I'm gonna swallow you whole the second you leave that girl's body.
Terrifying! You couldn't leave that judge's body if you tried! You can't eat her, let alone escape from her! Mr. Tail, you're pathetic.
Darn it. Think of something, you wimp.
Oh, Miss Trailblazer, take this talisman and stick it to your body. It'll do.
Hey, girl! Say something nice to Wawa. Her Cirrus talks nothing but nonsense. But even so... Yes, which is why she needs other organic beings. Roam free? Is that what you call this? You think I'd be here playing house with you numbskulls?
It's not your fault. It was that someone as nice as you wouldn't say such mean things. I've always been shy and scared. When I was at school, people were always asking why my tail was on fire. Everywhere I went, people would notice.
Oh, so it's all my fault.
Then I got into the Ten Lords Commission. Everyone there is weird, so I thought I found somewhere I belonged. But I'm just not cut out for it. If I make it back alive, I'm Hint who thought making a heliophobe with a heliobus in her tail hunt heliobi was a good idea.
I'm glad it helped.
You hear that? Stop crying. You're useful. And your paper dolls are useful. Oh, I've had enough of this. As soon as I swallow that coward Cirrus, I'm gonna...
What a pity that Mr. Tail is nothing like he used to be. If we still had our old power, we could forget about...
Your old power?
Well, Mr. Tail, seems she knows nothing about your past. Little Missy, do you know why the Heliobi are gathered in this...
Team building?
Because over 1,000 years ago, this very garden was the site of an epic battle between the general of the Luofu and the great heliobus Ignimar. Now that the furnace is broken and the heliobi have escaped, fragments like us, who once constituted Ignimar the Whole, have returned here with the desire to challenge the general again. The battle between the general and Ignimar was an earth-shaking contest of devastating proportions. Ignimar underwent countless transformations, causing floods, fires, and thunderous landslides. They were locked in a standoff. An evenly matched fight.
Evenly matched? Really?
Of course.
The Ten Lords Commission records say that Ignimar was soundly defeated by General Teng Xiao.
Of course the human records would flatter their general. The great Ignimar absorbed the power of countless fellow heliobi, but ultimately underestimated human deceit. They were narrowly defeated by the general. We heliobi could never condense into physical form after that battle. We scattered into fragments and were sealed into the creation furnace. But there's an exception to everything. Mr. Tail, I thought you'd escaped to freedom. Who could have guessed you'd be sealed in this tiny Foxian girl? Humiliating.
Sealed my foot? My power was weak when I ran into this fox child. It was bad luck, nothing more.
When I was littler, I saw a ball of fire that looked like it was about to turn to embers. I felt sorry for it, so I picked it up and put it on my tail. And then, Mr. Tail tried to eat me! If the judges hadn't arrived, it would have been over!
Bah, I did no such thing! You're barely big enough to be an appetizer!
All the pain I've suffered since I met you must be retribution for my stupidity back then!
Hilarious! It's a pity Mr. Tail didn't devour you. He might have recovered his power and turned the Xianzhou upside down, just like Ignimar did. Why? Does there have to be a reason? The official answer is that the Xianzhou is sealing heliobi in a cage and forcing them to supply energy to the ship. In reality, however, we just want to fight the general and see what the Xianzhou is truly made of. We heliobi were carefree life forms, but were tainted with the illness of humanity once we came into contact with it. It's humanity's fault for having such intense emotions and desires. Now we can never return to the purity of our past. I want to be free again. I want to return to the cosmos. Mr. Tail, you don't want to regroup with the fragments? You don't want to be her tail forever?
Don't get ahead of yourself, Cirrus.
That's impossible. Mr. Tail was sealed by the judges of the Ten Lords Commission. He can't escape, and neither can you. Ah! The door just opened on its own!
Less screaming, more thinking. This is an opportunity, is it not? Let's go in.
I feel much safer with you here. Still feel like I'm gonna faint, though. May the Arbiter protect us!
The door will not open without the proper courtesies. The door will not open without the proper courtesies. The courtesies have been performed.
Look! There's a mirror behind the door!
Didn't I see a similar mirror when I was dragged in?
That sound.
What's going on? That voice sounds familiar.
Hua, are you in the mirror? I finally found you.
Madam Shrey?
Fixtral Garden has been enveloped by an unknown power. You must be careful.
We still haven't found Miss Gwainifin. I don't know where she went.
The task at hand is to save you from this illusion. Come, pass through the mirror and come to our side.
Are we above Fixtral Garden?
So many bronze mirrors. Could it be that...
You're right, girl. This place is changing. It's trying to stop us from escaping.
But one of these mirrors must contain the exit, right?
Wah, sweetie. Come to Big Sister Shuo Yi.
Ugh, yuck! That judge would never say something so shit!
Let's go look at the next mirror.
This is the exit, you useless brat! Come here!
Madame Shrey can be a bit of a meanie, but she'd never talk to me like that.
Constructive criticism!
Let's go look at the other mirror.
The situation in Vixtral Garden is getting worse. Why have you not left? Is something the matter?
Over here. That sounds like the real Madame Shrey.
What? The real Madame Shrey? Are there pretenders inside the illusion? I see. Do not be afraid. Huahua knows me well.
But what if I can't tell the difference?
You must trust yourself. Come. Hurry, Huahua. Pass through the mirror.
Wait, I want to ask a few questions.
A powerful heliobus possessed her tail. It is a power that I dream of having.
Never knew you were so popular, Mr. Tail.
Very.
We are both judges of the Ten Lords Commission. Evidently, we are colleagues.
The heliobus that trapped us here wouldn't know that Madame Shrey and Madame Hanya are twin sisters. So, where...
Hurry, Huahua. Pass through the mirror and come to me.
Wait, I want to ask a few questions to see if you're the real...
Hanya is my younger sister, but this alone cannot prove who I am. Ask me something else. By decree of the Ten Lords, Spiritfarer Huahua is skilled and diligent, capable and worthy of officialdom. She is hereby promoted. I still remember the decree for her promotion.
That's her! This has to be Madame Shrey. So, where...
Mirrors again! What a surprise!
Look, maybe these are the only mirrors left?
Hurry, Huahua.
I need to ask you some questions.
She will be expelled after tonight's operation.
Really? So
Stupid girl! This is...
An insignificant demon. I can't...
Aha! Not even trying to...
So, where...
Come here, Huahua. Come through the...
I need to ask you some questions about...
Her caution is a skill all judges of the Ten Lords...
Ha! That's a funny way of describing coward.
It's the most powerful fragment of Ignimar's demise. Who would have guessed it still contains so much power after so many years?
Ha! You...
So, where...
Come here, Huahua. Come through the...
I need to ask you some...
As a judge responsible for capturing criminals, her cowardice is a dereliction of...
Huh? That doesn't sound like
Stupid girl! This is...
Her tail will be extracted and suppressed.
You fraud.
So... I'm not the best judge of things, but these mirrors...
Not a single one is the real thing.
None of them show Madame Shrey as I know her to be.
That puppet judge never respected me. But she also never let her guard down.
I've spent a long time working with Madame Shrey. She's always known that I'm scared and timid, but she never told me off.
The Ten Lords Commission never cared a wink about your frail constitution. You're the only one who makes a big deal about it. And as long as you don't drag me down, I don't really care how much of a coward you are either.
What, Tail?
Hey, get away from me! What do you know? And what are we even talking about? We need...
The illusion wants to keep us in, but it can't possibly keep expanding its borders forever. I think there's a mirror on that floating island, but it's a bit far away. Oh, could I crawl my way there?
Quit stalling and... Ha! I didn't think you'd be able to.
Hurry, Huahua. This...
I don't want to go back the way we came, but I need...
Everyone is different. A judge is not a soldier, and it is the decree of the Ten Lords for Huahua to be elevated to a judge. There must be some meaning in it.
Just what do those old fogies see in this coward?
Let's go! This is the right mirror! Are we back in Fixtral Garden?
You have returned safely. It seems the Ten Lords' commission is not down on our luck today.
Madam Shrey, I'm so happy to see you're all right!
Did you encounter anything strange on your way here?
No wonder she's a judge. Very perceptive.
I understand. This isn't the time to deal with Cirrus. Fixtral Garden has been dragged into a powerful illusion by an even mightier heliobus, and the Spiritfarers who want to suppress it have Huahua. If both Hanya and I are unable to suppress that demon, then you will have to defeat it.
Huh? I won't be able to do it! I'm not as powerful as you two! I always...
Do not underestimate yourself. A heliobus cannot possess a body that is already possessed by another heliobus. Such is your...
I know you're trying to comfort me, but that sounded a little weird.
You need to start filtering out the stuff you don't want to hear. That's what I do.
The heliobi are aggressive beings, but they cannot shake their desire for a flesh and blood body. And yet, during the 38 years you have worked for the Ten Lords, you have been constantly able to suppress the monster within your tail and maintain your personality. You are already a fitting judge. Be confident. On that point, none of the other judges can surpass you.
Suppress the monster. Oh, but I don't think I've ever had to suppress Tail.
Friends? Ugh! I don't make friends with food!
Mr. Tail, puny fragments like us were deprived of Ignimar's power long ago. If a little girl can subdue us...
Shut your trap!
Though Furynox is powerful, we have a chance of suppressing them if we can break them into multiple fragments.
You have a sound plan, Your Honor. And since the stage is set, allow me to offer my assistance.
Let's go.